Texas is second only to Virginia when it comes to the construction of data centers in the U.S. That's according to a new analysis of the state's economy by the Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas. The report also showed spending on building these facilities went up 3,000% in just the last 5 years. As KXAN's Will Dupree learned, regulators are now looking into how this booming industry is using one precious resource.
Round Rock publicly shares water usage for data centers like this. Over the past year, you see on the city's website that this one used about 2 million gallons of water, the same amount as roughly 15 single-family homes. Now, state utility regulators would like that kind of information from every facility like it operating in Texas.
We will begin rules and projects with item number 26.
The Public Utility Commission of Texas will put out a survey this spring asking about the water usage for data centers and crypto mining facilities. The businesses will then have 6 weeks to respond.
Texans, regulators, and the legislature really needs to have an understanding of data centers, really needs to understand the water they're using so that we can plan and create the Texas we want. So I really just want to reiterate, it's important for them to participate. So the commission is definitely watching.
This directive got written into the state budget last year by State Representative Armando Wally.
These are new entities that are coming to the state of Texas. We want those jobs. We need those jobs. However, we also have to be very good stewards of our water resources.
A team from the Houston Advanced Research Center estimated that existing data centers in Texas consume about 1% of the state's total water use for things like producing their own power or cooling equipment. They expect that to grow to nearly 3% by the year 2030.
And so this new water use period is not planned for in our state water plan and will just contribute to that water shortage and cause more competition for our water supplies.
That is why policy experts say it's critical. New industry growth is a central part of the conversation when planning for the future.
I think it really leads to this bigger question, like, are we planning in the right way for future water demands and projects that will deliver the water supplies that we need?
In Austin, Will Dupree, KXAN News.
And the state will use all of the responses to the water use survey to compile a report that's supposed to come out by the end of this year. Policy experts say that will likely play into conversations that could arise about data center regulation during the next legislative session.
A poll from the Texas Politics Project surveyed Texans about their concerns regarding the impact of artificial intelligence when it comes to the economy. 76% of respondents said they were either very concerned or somewhat concerned, leaving about 21% to either say they were not too concerned or not concerned at all. The rest had no opinion on the matter. 1,300 registered voters in Texas were surveyed for this poll.
And it's not just water that's a concern. We've told you before how ERCOT, the state's power grid operator, says that it's seen a spike in what it calls large load requests. That's when a high demand energy user, like an AI data center, asks to connect to the grid. Back in December, ERCOT reported these types of requests nearly quadrupled in about a year's time to around 220 plus gigawatts. So to put that into perspective, that's roughly 200 nuclear power plants worth of demand. And about 3/4 of that demand is coming from data centers.